Welcome to another Fantasy Goodfellas video where we talk about the analyst results for Week 9 on running backs. You ready?
The Fantasy Goodfellas.
Boom, boom, boom.
Rolling on the field.
The Fantasy Goodfellas.
All right, each week we look at the analysts and they throw out some predictions on YouTube. Well, what I like to do is see how they did. So let's get right to it. So Fantasy Headliners predicted Jonathan Taylor to be the top running back in Week 9, and also Fantasy Pros predicted Jonathan Taylor to be the top running back too. That didn't happen. So already we got 0%. Let's open it up for the top 10. And Fantasy Pros predicted these running backs. They hit on 5 out of the top 10. Let's take a look at which ones they hit on. Well, Christian McCaffrey was predicted at 2, came in at 1. You have Derrick Henry predicted at 5, came in at 10. You got Josh Jacobs predicted at 7, came in at 5th. James Cook predicted at 8, came in 9th. And at 10th place, Kyren Williams was predicted at 10, came in at 4th. That was Fantasy Pros. Let's take a look at Fantasy Headliners. They had 50% too, and they hit on some similar, but they hit on Christian McCaffrey, they hit on Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, James Cook, and Kyren Williams. Now, that's pretty good. They both are hitting 50% of the top 10, and 11 through 20 is where we get a little bit more. Usually it's a wild card, so let's look at what happened here. Well, DeAndre Swift did not get any stats, but you hit on Chase Brown, Ashton Genty, Jaylen Warren, and Travis Etienne, and Kareem Hunt. That was good for 50%. Overall, so far, 1 through 20, overall they're at a 50%. Fantasy Pros, they hit on 50% too. They hit on Chase Brown, predicted at 13th, came in at 15th. Jaylen Warren, predicted 14th, came in at 6th. Ashton Genty came in at 15th, predicted at 15, came in at 7th. Travis Etienne, predicted at 17, came in at 12th. And the biggest mover here was Rico Dowdle, was predicted at 19, came in at 2. So that is Fantasy Pros. Fantasy Headliners, they both got a 50% overall so far. They both have 50%. Now let's look at 21 through 30. This is where things change slightly. Fantasy Pros hit on 4 out of the 10. Remember, all you have to do is predict any of these to be in the top 30 and you get credit for it. So let's look at who they hit on. They hit at Kenneth Walker, predicted at 21, came in at 29th. Kareem Hunt, predicted at 25, came in at 13. You hit on Aaron Jones, was predicted at 29, came in at 18th. And Tajay Spears was predicted at 30, came in at 28th. That was Fantasy Pros. Let's look at Fantasy Headliners. They hit 40% as well. At 21, Rico Dowdle actually came in at number 2. Then you have at 24, Tajay Spears came in at 28th. At 25, Kenneth Walker came in at 29th. And Aaron Jones was predicted at 27th, came in at 18. So that overall is what the analysts did. They did 46.7, which was the Fantasy Headliners, and the Fantasy Pros hit on 46.7% of the running backs in the top 30. I do these stats to make sure and hold all these channels accountable for the predictions they're putting out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, good luck on this week's fantasy football.